showing you the state of the plants. Now, I was trying to charge my batteries on my solar yesterday. I was trying to get them up to 100% charge so that I could start selling money back to the grid. Hey, Chris, but the problem was, hey, James, the batteries weren't getting up to 100%. So it never goes off to the grid because the batteries don't get charged. So I was trying to reduce the amount of energy I was pulling from the home so it would divert it to the battery so I could get my batteries to 100. It didn't happen yesterday. So I'm hoping it happens tomorrow because it didn't happen today either. James Jinman, A-Dub. Hey, there he is. Bronco, Ippy Chick, Frankie. How's it going, guys? Good dude right there. Jason Miller, thank you, buddy. My beard's a little crooked today. I might have to bomb it. I might have to. I might. I got my bomb right here. Just in case. Hey, Richard. Welcome back to the show, buddy. Billy. Connor. Billy. You want me to send the rest of that payment, bro? Probably do it right now since you're done, right? Nikki Sticks, how about an old school intro to kind of fire things up for a night show? I don't have a problem with that. Let's do it. Let's do it. Old school intro. What? Sounds great.
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
Name song. Hey, everybody. It starts with an F. Hello, Trendies! Trendy Nate reporting in live for Northern California, home of Trendy has dabs and all things trendy. Where you find me and you, the hashtag Trendies, on all forms, sources, and sorts of social media, especially our website. That's naysgarden.com. Head over there and help me out on Twitter at naysgarden at Twitter. This is the Ox Project from Orlando, Florida. Yeah. Me. La 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 la. Ma 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 ba 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 ba. Fantastic. That's the old school intro. Okay, so we're gonna do this now. We're gonna smoke a little bit. Smoke a little bit. Smoke a little bit of your cannabis with Nay. You guys ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. I'm definitely ready. I'm ready to liven things up. Let's turn the AC off. Let's get this grow out the way. We got room for some smoke ring action here in this general vicinity. Okay. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is for all. Cheers, everybody. You guys ready to smoke with me? All right, here we go. The song's available on my website. Front page, naysgarden.com, all the way at the bottom of the front page. Devin says, hi, how is your family? The last I heard, they were good. Last I checked in on them, everybody was doing good. Where's all my late nights at? My late nighters. Yo, yo. Got orders to go out. I think I'm going to get on my quad after this show and take them down at night. That way they get out in tomorrow's mail. I don't have to worry about running into any people. Chacos. Hey, Billy, did you give me the balance? Yeah, what's the balance, Billy? I'll send it to you right now. I can't remember how much I owe you, seriously. Oh, you sent it to me on Twitter? Okay. Yeah, whatever, bro. Whatever. I'm not taking your fucking discount. That's not why I asked you how much it was. No, 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 no. Whatever. You're hilarious. No discounts, kid. All right. Why is it so hard? Okay, here it is. Send. There is the full balance, bro. Thank you so much. And I do appreciate you cutting me a deal there, homie, but not gonna do it. You come to like every fucking show that I do, bro. If I could pay you all $5 for attending my show, I would. All of you, I would pay you all $5 each. I would totally do that shit. It's money in the bank for me, man. Having people come into the show, that's all I want. I just want people to watch. Especially when I'm live, man. I love seeing that number go up. Instead of watching it stuck on 22. It's stuck on 22 for freaking Evs. What is that all about? 22 people really chilling? Okay, I'll believe it. I'll believe that. I'm gonna go with 22. But I tell you what, if you guys could share this in a large group on Facebook and make that 22 into a 44, that'd even be nicer. Uh Blum blum. What's it say? I don't know. Dude, are you kidding me? I know that I just sent money. I got notified that I sent money. I sent it. Why would you notify me that I sent it? That's kind of stupid. Stupid. What is this? Dude, what is going on? Weird shit. Weird shit's going on with my phone, man. There it goes. Trying to clear up. Whoa. All these notifications, man. Tula. Byron. Billy. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Billy. Billy, I can't wait to get my Alexa brain. I can't fucking wait, bro. I'm so excited. Oh my god, it's like the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. It's a brain that you ask questions to and it answers you back. Just like that Star Trek episode where they took Spock's brain out of his head. Fucking love that shit, man. Oh. I think it would be cool if you could reprogram Alexa or Hey Google or any of that stuff to do to answer to any name you want to call it, like hey fuckhead, and then it comes on and goes ding. Yes. It'd be cool if you could make it sound like Lurch. No, you did not, Ryan Meyer. You did not just pop into my show. Somebody named Ryan was here at the beginning of the show, right? His name was it was Chris, James, Jinmin, A-Dub, Bronco, Hippie Chick, A-Dub, Frankie. It's coming up. Richard's coming up. Billy, Connor, Nikki, Richard, Anthony. Oh, Anthony, he's a big boy. He can speak of himself. Nikki, Jason, James, Chris, Anthony. Oh, Anthony, Billy, Nikki, Connor, Ryan. What happened to Ryan? What's someone named Ryan? Yeah, Ryan Rawson. There it is. 2204. Ryan Rawson came in and I was like, I wonder what's up with Ryan Meyer. I thought that in my mind. And bro, there you are. I didn't say your name out loud, but there you are. Was just thinking about you, and there you are. It is so fucking weird. I'm in this group called Hey Randy, Growers Helping Growers, and there's like 50,000 of us. If you want to do an all grow show, I bet those motherfuckers would eat you up. I would love to share you with those guys all the time. Yeah, except I'm not an all grow show, Byron. That's the problem. You know, if that's what they're looking for, it's not me. I'm a smoking, crazy, sometimes growing, sometimes doing other stuff. She can tell you stories and shit. The 22 was incorrect. What do you know? Look at that. The 22 was stuck. It was stuck at 22. Huh. Well, I had a feeling. Anyhow, I'm about to do a dab because it's quarter of the hour. I'm about to do a dab because it's a huge one, and that is stupid. That's way too big a fucking dab. That's too much. That's too much dab. Byron, I know, my dude. You do it all, and that's why I love you. Ah, thanks, Byron. Bong along with Nate. Hopefully getting a card tomorrow. Yeah, you know, if they wanted to accept me for what I am and for what I have to offer, you know, share me in there all you want. But my show is, there's one thing I've learned, man. I can't serve two masters. And when I go into groups, man, I lose my audience. You know, I lose everybody. There, that's a better dab. That other dab was way too big. That's about half. That'll work. I believe that's going to work just fine. Ooh, my face is getting all nervy and twitchy. What's going on here? My fucking face. It's fucking... I got like nerve shit going on in my face, man. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I've been getting weird nerve tingling in the body, but I just got one right through my whole face. You know? It's fucking crazy. Like somebody was electrocuting my face. What the fuck, dude? Hey, the Wolf Train, what's up, son? Chacos. Their skin again on the key. All right. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't for all. Cheers, everybody. Have I had complications where my face went numb? Yeah, I have. I most certainly have. Yeah, it never went away all the way. Still got a little bit of it. You know? Can I play my guitar? Maybe. Stick around and find out. How about that? Maybe if enough people ask. A lot of people leave as soon as you mention my guitar. While my guitar gently tells you to go fuck yourself. You guys like that? Food for Z Life. Hola. 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 Hola, hola. Yo, Nay, been forever, Tito. I miss you, man. This mining career has got me slaving away full time, lol. I respect what you do, and I'm happy to see all your progress. Keep up the good work, brother. Tito, thank you. Ronnie, wow, Nay, that's horrible. Did they tell you what might have caused it? Yeah, ear infection. Fucking using goddamn Q-tips my whole life in my ears. It's bad, man. Can cause that. You know, when you're putting wax down in your ear and shit, and it gets infected down in there, and then boom, Bell's palsy, man. It swells up a nerve. And other things can cause it too. And that's the thing about Bell's palsy. They're not 100% sure what really causes it. And it might not have been an ear infection, but I was having issues with my ears at the time. Right now it's 4:20. It is. Ooh, I just Ron Placoned. Let him know. Someone get that on video and send it to Ron Placone on Twitter. Come on, get your cell phones out. Send that off to Ron Placone, at Ron Placone on Twitter, please. I just Ron Placoned. I wonder if he knows I do that. He probably doesn't. I've been sending him messages all over the place saying, look, there's a problem with your microphone. Your guitar's not coming through. It sounds like it's underwater. Remember when my guitar sounded like that? And it used to fucking drive me crazy. And we figured it all out. I've been texting him and messaging him and trying to let him know. I'm sure that he's got the message. But he's never responded to the message. Now, he promotes me on his show. He uses my product. He likes my tweets and responds to my tweets. He types messages back to my tweets. But he never said, okay, I'll look into it. It's the weirdest thing. Talking to some people is the weirdest thing. You think you have an open line of communication, but you really don't. I'm trying to help him so much. I love the man. I just want to fucking help him. Like you guys helped me. You guys remember when I used to play my guitar and you're like, Nay, your guitar sounds like it's underwater. Your guitar sounds like it's underwater. We can't hear your guitar. And I was like, let me go back and listen to it. And then it took me like, when the first time it happened, it took me like weeks to fucking figure it out. That was back when I lived in the old house that I got evicted from on the mountain. And I got into that goddamn software and I figured out that it was just a setting. It was a noise gate type piece of software. It's, you know, it's, the setting says something like background noise limiter or something like that. Some kind of a weird spatial sound or just some stupid effects that Windows 10 has that you can have fun. You could have fun if you were if you were like stuck somewhere, you weren't around a lot of people, and you were bored. And that's the kind of shit you could fuck with, you know, the sound effects on your voice. But boy, oh boy, man, if you're trying to play a guitar and sing at the same time, all it does is it detects that guitar music. I don't know how it works, and I'm an audio guy too. And it can distinguish your voice from the guitar music. And literally, what is going on with my eyebrow there? Isn't that weird? What's going on? Let's have a closer look. I don't know what that is. Anyhow, the audio in the background, the guitar, it's identified as noise, and it then somehow putting that stupid trying to blur it out so that you can hear what the voice is. You know, who are the fucking engineers who designed this software that you would hide a setting like that so that no one knows where it is or what it is that's doing that to your audio? And you would have it so it's defaulted on. Oh, right, Windows 10. We're Windows 10 kind of morons. Fucking idiots. What's up with that thing? Well, Tito, why don't you tell us what's up with that thing? Where do you live now, Tito? So I have, you know what it says, you guys? When I go to Michael Malice's channel, it says not followed by anyone that you follow. If you follow Michael Malice on Twitter, please press number 1 right now. If you follow Michael Malice on Twitter, like I asked you guys to do for the last few days, please press number 1 now. I want to know if you guys are following him or if Twitter's not giving me real information because he's got me blocked. That's stupid, right? But it says not followed by anyone you follow. Steve, yeah, there you go. Steve follows Michael Malice. So maybe it's just because I'm blocked. You guys, please keep tweeting Michael Malice and ask him to unblock me on Twitter, please. Luke, you're not following Michael Malice, bro? All of you guys should be following Michael Malice on Twitter. You should go to your Twitters and go follow Michael Malice. Seriously. Do it now before you forget and then come back and tell me you did it. What, Luke, why wouldn't you fucking follow him, bro? You tweeted at him, but you don't follow him? What are you, Luke, what are you, some kind of a Twitter purist or something? Dude, if I tell you to follow someone, it's for a reason. He is an incredible tweeter. Bro, you're going to fucking thank me now. You're going to be like, nay, I followed Michael Malice. He's fucking hilarious. I can't believe what he says to people. Dude, he tells people that he fucks their mom and shit. He says whatever the fuck he wants, and he doesn't give a fuck, and he's hilarious. And you guys need to fucking follow him. People try to troll him, and he fucking goes off on them. When people include him in their tweets, and if they say some stupid shit, he don't put up with it, man. And he will fucking tweet right the fuck back at them and make a mockery of them. And it's hilarious. Yeah, everyone should be following Michael Malice on Twitter. And if you're not following Michael Malice, go follow him on Twitter. Okay? It's at Michael Malice. It's easy. And then, will you send him a tweet, please, and ask him to please unblock at Nays Garden? He's got me blocked. Please ask him. Say, please unblock Nays Garden. That's who told us about you. And he said you're awesome. You know? If he doesn't want free triage oil, that's fine. Hey, man, I'm not a scam. Ask Jimmy Dore, Ron Placone, Steph Zamorano, and Tim Black. I'm not a scam. If I message you and say, I want to send you free oil, I'm sending you fucking free oil. If I've ever sent you free oil, I'm just wondering, would you guys mind pressing 1 right now if I ever sent you free oil? I want to hear from anybody that I've ever sent free oil to. If I say I'm going to fucking do it, I do it. And he might think I'm some kind of a scam or whatever, blah, 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 blah. He accepts products from people all the time. You know what, Josh? I'm not, but I feel like I am. There's a fucking nose hair, you know, and Josh, it's probably making me seem like that I am. There's a nose hair vibrating inside. I sent you pain oil, hippie chick. There you go. If I say I'm going to do it, I fucking do it. And, you know, just ask Jimmy Dore or Steph Zamorano or Ron Placone or Tim Black, you know, or many other people. And if you allow me to do it, you're going to get it, and you're going to, you know what? I want to try this. I've got this nose hair, whatever, on my nose. It's driving me crazy. I'm literally going to put some trendy paint oil on my nose. Here. Right inside my nose, man, just to see if it makes that vibrating feeling go away. It's driving me crazy. I wonder if it'll numb it. Should send you some? I need some, James. It's saying no one is following him. I follow as well. Huh. Do you follow Steven Running on Twitter? Look at everybody wants some fucking free paint oil. You guys are like ducks in a goddamn pond. You know that? I haven't even pulled out the goddamn bag of fucking Home Pride buttered bread. Split the top when we let it bake right in for the goodness of Home Pride. I haven't even pulled out the Home Pride yet. You guys are all like quack 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 quack. All right. All right. You guys are hilarious. Just all of you hit me up at once. All right, this is what I will tell all of you lame ass bitch motherfuckers. Okay? If you guys want me to send you paint oil, get on over to Twitter and start retweeting every fucking tweet that you see me do. All right? Let me see you working your asses off on Twitter for me. And then I will hit you up on Twitter and I will ask you to send me your address. After I see you, hey Joel, what's up, buddy? After I see you guys kicking some ass on Twitter like so many other people do. I got so many other people on Twitter that are helping me out right now. Have you tweeted at Michael Malice for me? All of you guys just asked for free trendy pain oil? Have you guys tweeted at Michael Malice for me? Have you asked him to unblock me? I mean, these are simple things. I'm asking you to type a couple letters for me. It's not that hard to do. Send you some Coke. That's fucking hilarious. Dude, I put trendy pain oil inside my nostril on a vibrating nose hair, and it's not bothering me anymore. And it was making me feel uncomfortable. And you know, sometimes I will feel uncomfortable and I'll stop a live show, and sometimes I won't realize what it is until after the show's over. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do, Chuckles. You got to get on Twitter and help me out. You got to click a couple buttons for me. It's free. It's easy. If you have a smartphone, it's an app that you download for free. If you have a computer, you just go to twitter.com, open up an account for free, and then seek out @NaysGarden, search @NaysGarden, and then start retweeting the shit out of me, and retweet me at all the best people. Retweet me at Donald Trump. Retweet me at Ben Shapiro. Retweet me at Charlie Kirk. Retweet me at everybody on the right that I despise. Retweet me at Laura Ingraham. Retweet me at the First Lady of the United States. Flotus. You're a 57-year-old and you got arthritis. James, you want to head over to Twitter just like I'm asking everybody else? And help me out on Twitter? I see you're on Facebook. If you can figure out Facebook, you can figure out Twitter. I need my friends that watch this show you guys all need to follow Michael Malice. First, follow him. Press follow first. Okay? Follow him on Twitter. Because he's fantastic. I mean, if you're watching my show, you should be following Michael Malice on Twitter. Just like you should be following, Jimmy Dore and Tim Black. Definitely follow Tim Black on Twitter. He's amazing. And let him know that I told you. Let all these people know that I told you. Follow Steph Zamorano. Follow Ron Placone. Follow Graham Elwood. And tell Graham Elwood he's crazy if he doesn't accept my offer for free pain oil. He hasn't blocked me yet. But he never responds. And his buddy, Ron Placone, loves my pain oil. I'm trying to get Ron Placone to tell Graham Elwood about it. And I'm thinking maybe Graham is anti-cannabis or something. Mr. Surfer Dude. I don't know. Josh, if I was a cokehead and there was cocaine on my leg, I wouldn't be wiping it off, you fucking noob-ass idiot. Do you know anything, Josh? Do you know anything about doing hardcore drugs, bro? I don't Twitter, don't really know how, and when I did, I didn't like it. But I know the oil healed my brother's little girl. Helps me out a lot. James McGill. All right, so go to Twitter, bro. Go back to Twitter for me. I'll tell you guys how to appreciate your experience on Twitter, okay? Number one, don't disrespect anybody. If you like Twitter and you want to stay on there, don't disrespect anybody. There's many times that someone will say something on Twitter that I disagree with. And you know what I realize? It's not my place to be on Twitter disagreeing with people. You know, voicing my disagreement about everything. I disagree with you. I disagree with you. You know, someone like that is a fucking prick. You know, and no one wants to hear from someone like that. So I keep most of that shit to myself. And I try to just share good, positive information that helps people out. Treat Twitter like that. Follow people like that. You will have an excellent Twitter experience. And not to mention that I've met some really nice ladies on Twitter too. That I've, you know, the thing is, you see what they tweet and you understand what's going on inside their mind. And what a great way to get to know someone is by finding out what they're all about. You know, finding out what they support, what they're into, what they're excited about. You know, you get a good understanding of people that way. So when you follow people, go to their feed and read through their tweets, you know, and understand where they're coming from. And just because someone is a Trump supporter or they're completely opposite of whatever you are, doesn't mean you shouldn't follow them. And most likely when they see what you're tweeting, they'll unfollow you. You know, if they disagree with you. Most people do. They, you know, a lot of people do. But we're looking for the people that we disagree with that won't unfollow you, that are still willing to have the conversation. And Twitter is about having the conversation, not arguing, not going there to you know, start shit with people or express, you know, how your disagreement, you know, with people, blah blah blah. It's not for that. If you go on Facebook, that's all it is people arguing. And if you want that on Twitter, oh, you can bring that to Twitter all you want, bro. You can argue. People argue all day on Twitter. You could scream and yell. What I'm saying is you make your own experience on Twitter. You know, I'm not saying it ain't there. You know, I'm saying there is a higher level of intellectuality there at Twitter compared to Facebook. Definitely. But there's massive pockets of morons too. And this is what happens is Donald Trump or someone like Charlie Kirk or someone will post something on Twitter, and I'll go in and I'll go onto the thread and I'll start reading through some of the posts, and someone will say something and I'll have the urge to respond to them, and I'll be like, I got to get off of here because that's not why I'm on Twitter. I'm not there to engage people that I disagree with and argue and yell and blah blah blah. I'm there to win people over. I'm there to state how I feel about something and try to get more people that agree with me on that. That's what I'm looking for. And me sitting there arguing points with people isn't going to do that. That's going to show someone that even if they agree with me, they're like, yeah, but you're just wasting your time talking to that guy. You know? For instance, somebody put up on Twitter, who wants to start a commune or go off grid with me? That was the tweet. And I looked at her avatar and she was a really pretty girl. And I was like, oh, that's right up my alley, man. You know, I want to find a woman that wants to garden and live off grid and that has, you know, something going on here that I agree with and that's funny and all these things. And so I'm like, okay, well, she's cute. Let me see what she's about. So I went to her feed and I was going to start reading through. I was going to read through her Twitter feed, but I didn't even make it past her profile because the very first two words on her profile were the words flat earther. Josh, you're a fucking idiot. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to do a show, man. I went back to her post and I responded. I just had to because the whole flat earth thing, you know? I had to respond. And I said, not with a flat earther. I was like, no, not with a flat earther. And that's what's cool about Twitter is, you know, you can learn about somebody really quick and get to know them. You know, you can see what's going on inside their head. And, you know, I would never want to waste my time with someone who really believed that the earth was flat. That's obnoxious. Hey, Paul. Oh, Ron Schwartz, thank you for retweeting me, and I don't have to send you anything. Thank you. I got you all fucked up, huh? Hey, I don't know, Joshy. I don't know. I might be a little fucked up, but what kind of funny? Funny how? What, I look funny? What? What? Like the way I talk is funny? What's so funny? I'm just trying to figure it out here. You know? Funny how? Just explain it to me. I'm just trying to understand what you mean by fucking funny, that's all. What do you mean I'm fucking funny? You'll get back on there? You should get back on there. You all should be on Twitter supporting me. Hey, man, I'm here every day doing shows for y'all, aren't I? So go on Twitter and help me out, man. Get me my fucking goddamn Michael Malice feedback, man. It's driving me crazy. Seriously, I'm addicted to that shit. He's hilarious, man. And I'm telling you, my Twitter feed sucks without him. I don't know anybody else like him, man, on Twitter. I don't know anybody else like him on Twitter. Dude, he's one in a fucking billion. You guys need to all be following Michael Malice on Twitter. You think I'm full of shit. You'll see. People try to fucking sideways perpetrate him all the time. And nothing gets past that man. Nothing. Someone will be like, yeah, or you know, or you could just be ignorant like Michael Malice is about blah, 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 blah. And Michael Malice will come back and be like, I fucked your mom last night. How's that? You're blocked. You know, he'll say shit like that. And I'm just like, oh, it's so fucking perfect, dude. It is so perfect. He doesn't have any filter at all. You know? He goes there. I miss the feed so much. I want feedback. Tell him I said this. Tell him I said, hey, man, I won't hit you up for oil anymore if that's why you blocked me, because I'm trying to send you free oil. I just want to see your feed on my main fucking Twitter. And, man, I should just pull up another cell phone so I can see his tweets every day, man. Pull up. I've got another cell phone, you know. Just go up, pull it. Instead of switching accounts, you know. Because I could follow him from another account, and he'd probably know. He'd probably know and block me, too. He'd probably block all three of my accounts. I better go to bed. All right, Bully. I just woke up here. No, you better not go to bed. You better stay here and keep watching. You'll miss the fun half of the show, bro. We're about to enter the fun half. This is the serious half. Dude, it's so funny. It looks like there's a little animal inside the grow staring at the camera, little glowing eyes. It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. Hey, Denise. We always have fun here, though, don't we? Fun is smoking. Josh, you're not making much sense, man. Put the cocaine down, bro. I'm not really understanding where you're coming from. You're just a shit talker. I understand. You're just talking some shit. I got nothing else to do. Hey, listen. I'm chilling with my doggy, right? And I'm like, I'm going to do a late night show. Oh, James D. Callahan, thank you. Nay, screaming after him on last night. No, not me saying that. Michael Malice says that. Michael Malice tells people he fucked their mom. Dude, he's so funny, man. He is so funny. He doesn't give a fuck. I'm telling you. Yeah, James, make it at Nay's Garden too, so I see it. Make sure you put at Nay's Garden. I want to see that tweet. And make sure you follow at Nay's Garden, James, on Twitter, and then go retweet all my stuff, bro. Go back through my feed and start retweeting me at people, man. Hook me up. You know, I want to send people free pain oil. I do. But I've also realized that, hey, man, I should at least expect you guys to be on Twitter helping me out. And the more of you that do it, the more of a presence I get over there, the louder my voice gets. You know, it'll be less of this, you know, and that's Jimmy Dore, and he's right. You know, he knows what it's like when you think you're making sense and you're the only one that seems to be listening to yourself. And it's going to be less of that and more of this. You know? The flyout with the goddamn Jimmy Dore. Look at the Jimmy Dore signature, guys. Steph and JD. What? Steph and JD. What? Right? You amplify the message. That's what you're doing when you go to Twitter. And if you agree with what I'm saying, and hopefully you do, and go there and amplify my message for me. You know, consider going off grid. And if you can garden, start gardening. If you can dig a well or get a home that's got one, do it. If you can start getting solar, do it. Because let me tell you something. What I had to do so that I could have all the power that I needed was a lot. You know, you're not going to be as comfortable as me. The chances are. But at least you'll be alive and you'll be happy. You know, for me, you know, I got the whole goddamn thing going over here. You know, I could be growing indoors. It could be snowing outside. And I could be growing inside my home. And I'm not talking about cannabis either. I'm talking about tomatoes and zucchinis. And I don't know about zucchinis. I don't think they grow good indoors. I might have to skip on that. I don't know how much light they need. I think they need a lot of light. Okay, Google. Do zucchinis grow well indoors? In full sun and warm conditions. Grow zucchini indoors all year round. In winter, place the pots in a south-facing window where they will get the most sun. Yeah, when mine started, they produced zucchinis, but they dried up and died. James McGill, it won't download. Huh. What's my take on DMT? Well, here's the thing about DMT, Josh. I've never used it before, but I've listened to Joe Rogan talk about his uses of it and Mike Tyson's and everyone. And it's something that doesn't interest me to the point where I feel like I need to experiment with it, but it interests me somewhat. I think it's interesting concept that people have when they take it, that they feel like they're connected to other people because they're all seeing the same types of hallucinations. But let me tell you something. When you and I are tripping on LSD together and we're sitting in a bathroom and the lights are off and somebody's holding a cigarette and they go like this with the cigarette and everybody sitting there sees the cigarette make a streak go like that, or sees like 3 or 4 cigarettes go like that, you know, I have a feeling that the human mind reacts to certain hallucinogens similarly for a lot of people. Now, there's other people who might sit in that bathroom with that cigarette and not see that, but they might see faces, or they might see the walls melting, or they might see ants crawling on the ground, you know. They might see patterns, you know, breathing and pumping and shit. Or everyone sees that. But they're all very similar. It's interesting, you know. So when people are like, yeah, we took DMT and saw this you know, this Indian type face with all of these like maze type images and repetitive patterns and you know, this unperceivable vastness of, you know, of a plane that went on for what seemed like eternity and blah 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 blah, and you hear all the same thing from people, and it just makes me think that, yeah, people are taking the same drug and they're all human beings and the brain is reacting similarly for each person, giving them the feeling that when they talk about their experiences that there's some kind of a connection going on there. I don't buy that shit. I don't buy the connection. You know, like what Joe Rogan says. There's a lot of things that Joe says that I don't buy. And that's definitely one of them. You know, someone else talks like that I like to listen to. Russell Brand. You know, this greater consciousness. I'm like, oh God, here we go again with the greater consciousness. You know? Joel says you should work for government. You need to hand pollinate. Bob, I did. I hand pollinated, bro. Their trips are really connected to the same things. No, Josh, no. No. I think that it's the same drug. And it's the same species of brain. So they're going to be similar hallucinations. You know? For instance, we would go into a bathroom with a cigarette, and you would take the ashes and you would put them in the sink. Take the ashes and spread them all around. And then everyone would stand around the sink and look down at the ashes in the sink. And the ashes are all breathing and moving like in these amazing patterns. It's fucking crazy. That's LSD. It's also shrooms. You can see the same type of thing when you do mushrooms as when you do LSD. With the ashes in a sink. No connection. We're all human. It's the same drug. The brain responds similarly. That's all it is to me. You know? But it is crazy that I did see someone named Ryan come in the show, and I thought of Ryan Meyer, and then he came in the show not 10 minutes later. He doesn't come in my show all the time, and I don't think about Ryan Meyer every time someone named Ryan comes into my show. But he crossed my mind, and there he was. You know, is there some kind of a connection there? Some kind of a mental, like a telepathy that goes on? I can't tell you how many times when I'm dating a woman and she's about to call me on the phone, and I will some suddenly start thinking about her, and I'll pick up the phone and I'll call her, and she'll say, I was just going to call you. You got me. I have actually had people say, I was about to hit the last digit of your number when you called through. I'm like, yeah, I was thinking about your blah, 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 or whatever. It's happened a lot. Is there some kind of a greater connection that... I don't think so. I don't think so. It seems like it, you know? It could be very convincing. But I don't believe in that shit. You know? I got postal ESP. I don't even believe in that. But I got it. Cigarettes in the bathroom. No, it's just that the bathroom has a sink, and that's where people would go when they're tripping to do that. You know? Go to a place where you could turn the lights off with a cigarette and go like that with it. Make circles with it. For those of you who've never tripped on LSD or mushrooms, you take a cigarette in the dark and you go like that, you'll see a full circle of orange light. And then you'll see like a cigarette and then another cigarette and then another one. They're called trails. And what I think that is a delay in the way your brain perceives things when you're on a hallucinogenic trip. And there's something going on where it slows down the way you see things or something, because you see the initial cigarette go, but then another one, and it's like boom, boom. It's like a half of a second delay. 500 milliseconds. And there is something going on inside your brain visually that slows down that second thing a half of a second. Yeah, Josh, quit making excuses for having a conversation with me. We're talking. You know, quit making fucking excuses. You want to talk to me, I'm talking to you. All right? You either want to have a conversation or you don't. I'm here to get high, have fun with my friends, and talk about shit. Maybe, you know, maybe show my dog off. What are you chewing on, buddy? What you got here? Why are you so beautiful? He's so beautiful. Can I back this thing away from you? I don't want to hurt you. There we go. Get your paws away from me. What are you doing? Come here, buddy. Come here. Don't be like that. Come here. What do we got right here? What is this? What's that? You eating on this?
Hi, Rogan. You're eating on me.
If I ever make it sound like it's talking to him, man, it always works. If you give it, make it a little puppet voice. Oh, look, it's a little puppet now. Hey, everybody. I'm laughing. How are you? Hey, Rogan. How are you? Beep, beep.
I'm your friend. I'm your friend.
Why are you so cute? Why are you so cute? Huh? Oh, I love this doggy. You want to see him? You're high? I'm going to get more high. I'm going to get high with you. It's the fun half of Nay's Garden Show. Welcome to Nay's Garden Show. We're going to get high, don't you know? We're going to smoke some cannabis on this show today. Look at that dog. He's playing on the floor. He don't care. He wants some more. You're going to get high with your buddy Trendy Nay. What kind of a dog? He's an American bully. It's an American bully. American Bully is Staffordshire Terrier crossed with American Pit Bull. Man, it's one of the best goddamn breeds. I swear, they're fucking great. Now, I got bit yesterday, and I had to beat him. And I know that's funny sounding, and it also sounds horrible, but the dog is so strong. He's so resilient that just a little scolding or whatever means absolutely nothing to him. And if you really, if the dog has to learn a lesson, you have to really imprint it on him. And boy, oh boy, man, I was pushing a log yesterday, and he loves ripping at logs and shit. And he came up, I had my hand on the log, he came up and he fucking grabbed the log and bit down right on my middle finger. I mean, my index finger. And I could still see the dent where his tooth went into my finger, man. Put a dent in my finger. And a pit bull can put like 250 pounds. What was that? What it was? 235 pounds of pressure per square inch or something like that on their bite. So, yeah, I didn't just spank his butt. And, I made him sit for 40 minutes and watch me work. And I know that made an impression on him. Today, he did not even want to grab a piece of wood and fuck around with it. He was like, nah, I'm not going to do that. I was like, good. Okay, cool. We're not going to play that game anymore. That's fine. Because he goes and he chews on the wood and he goes, ah, and he inhales bark and sawdust. And I'm petrified one day he's going to inhale a piece of wood and it's going to get lodged in his fucking throat. And it's going to block his ability to breathe. And he's not going to be able to cough it out. So I'd just rather him not fucking do that. You know, not every pit bull lives in a home or a house where they've got access to logs and the types of things that, you know, it's very dangerous out here. And we've got those fucking foxtails. Where's my back scratcher? I need my back scratcher. We got those foxtails, man. My mistress. She takes good care of me. Trying to do a big fat fucking dab. Dude, do you see this? This is obnoxious. That's too big of a fucking dab, bro. I ain't trying to dab that much. It's too big. It's serious. That's a waste of a dab, seriously. Because I can't smoke all that. There we go. Now that's more of a style dab I need right there. A little reduction in the amount of dab. The amount of dab we're going to do has been reduced, I must say. My dog is over here playing. I don't think you can see him, but he's so freaking cute. Jimmy Dore's in the way. Jimmy Dore, Jimmy Dore. Look at my doggy. She thinks you're giving her a pat when I smack her. Yeah, man, this dog, he's a tank. He barely felt the beating I gave him. Barely felt it. I hit him. I got 2 good swings on him near the butt. You know, I smacked him. It was open hand. But then I kicked him in the ass too because he started running away from me, and I flung my right foot around, and I just caught him in the rear, just enough so he'd know that I was trying to kill him. So he felt the wind, you know, the kick landed, but it grazed him, you know, but it was enough that it swung his ass as he was running away. So it was perfect, you know, because I don't want to hurt him. But then I got him to sit down in front of me, and I smacked him right in the fucking jaw. I mean, right across the fucking face. I held his face and I fucking smacked him in the face. And then I held his face with my right hand, and I put my finger right in front of his face. I kept saying, "Look what you did. Look what you did. Look what you did to my finger." I was like, "You bit your daddy. You bit your daddy." And he's like, "Oh, you talking about that again?" It's like, "I didn't mean to do that." He didn't mean to bite me. But luckily I was wearing gloves. And he didn't crush my finger, luckily. You know. The old guard. Okay, James. Have any of you guys, since I asked you to follow Michael Malice, have any of you guys gone through his tweets and seen the kind of shit I'm talking about? You seen the way he talks to people? God, I hope he unblocks me on my main channel, man. I really do. Oh. Dude, if you guys get me unblocked, I might have to get up and dance a jig and hurt my knee again for you. Chuckles. Thank you, hippie chick. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't just for all. Cheers, everybody. Michael Malice unblocked me on Twitter. Well, what happened here? What happened here? Hey, what are we trying to do here? Hey, look at this. Look at this. He's really enjoying himself. Yeah, I broke a string on my other guitar, man. Well, if you guys really like this part, then share the fuck out of it when I start playing guitar. Go find some music groups on Facebook and share it in some big groups for me. Heather. You remember me? I remember you. Who's that? I remember that song. I think it was in a band that did that song. I remember you. Who was that? Another sleepless night. Another night. Da, na, na, na. I remember. Huh. I have quite the collection of pieces. Yeah, it's all in storage now. We want to play that song. You want Bon Jovi? You want some Bon Jovi? You want some Bon Jovi? I know the place where the faces are so cold. It keeps the pressure steady. Drives all night just to get back home. 'Cause I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride, and I'm wanted, wanted, dead or alive. Sometimes I sleep, sometimes it's not for days. The people I meet always go their separate ways. Sometimes I tell the day by the bottle that you drink. Sometimes when you're alone and all you do is think. 'Cause I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride, and I'm wanted, wanted, dead or alive. 'Cause I'm a cowboy, I got the night on my side, and I'm wanted, wanted, dead or alive. And I walk these streets, got a 6-string on my back, play for keeps, 'cause I might not make it back. I've been everywhere, oh yeah, I'm standing tall. Seen a million faces, and I rocked them all. 'Cause I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride, and I'm wanted, wanted, dead or alive. 'Cause I'm a cowboy, I got the night on my side, and I'm wanted, wanted, dead or alive, dead or alive, dead or alive, dead or alive. I still ride, I still ride, dead or alive, dead or alive, dead or alive, dead or alive, dead or Ow, my fingers are numb again. I press hard on this guitar. Oh, you like this little guitar session? It's getting to the point where I'm no fun anymore. I am sorry. Sometimes it hurts so badly I must cry out loud. I am lonely. I am yours. You are mine. You are what you are. You make it hard. Remembering what we've said and done and felt about each other. Oh, babe, have mercy. Don't let the past remind us of what we are not now. I am not dreaming. I am yours. You are mine. You are what you are. You make it hard. Oh, This does not mean I don't love you, I do. And that's forever, yes, and for always. I am yours, you are mine, you are what you are. You make it hard. Something inside is telling me that I've got your secret. You still listening? Fear is the lock and laughter the key to your heart. And I love you. I am yours, you are mine, you are what you are. You make it hard, and you make it hard, and you make it hard, and you make it hard. Friday evening, Sunday in the afternoon. What have you got to lose? Tuesday morning, please be gone, I'm tired of you. What have you got to lose? Can I tell it like it is? But the two ups up and it's my heart that's dying. What have I got to lose? I've got an answer. I'm gonna fly away. What have I got to lose? My fingers are completely numb. Let me rest them for a second. I can't believe this, man. It sucks. I love playing guitar, but it hurts, man. This is like painful. They are numb. Like pins and needles. Hold on. Almost made it through. Just a little bit more to go. Will you come see me Thursdays and Saturdays? What have you got to lose? Chestnut thrown in Mary, ruby throated sparrow, sing a song, don't belong through me to my barrow. Lacy living lyric, losing love lamented, change my life, make it right, be my lady. Qué linda, Marijuana Cuba, Leriera de la Caraíba. Quiero solo hasta la li, Crispé, que no puedo. ¡Ay, hola! How's my Spanish covered, Ed? What's mi recuerda? What's recuerda mean? Recuerda. Miss, does recuerda mean you miss or you long for? A recuerda. Mi recuerda. What's that mean? I long for? What's the word recuerda mean? Am I saying it right? Hey, Diana. I was helping this guy out when called earlier. That's kind of stylish. Aw, thanks, Denise. I just wish my fingers, I wouldn't press so hard. If I could learn to not press hard, I would be fine. But I'm pressing really hard on this guitar. I wish that I could fly like a dragonfly up into the sky. About this trees, above the breeze. it's how pretty. I'll bring her to Cuba. Ah, recuerda. Bring Cuba. La Reina. The Queen of the Caribbean. Kiera Solo. The Queen of the Caribbean Sea. I only want to visit her there. And how sad. Ah, Kate. Que linda. Que triste. Que no pueda. He doesn't say que linda. Yeah, he says que linda is the very first thing he says. How pretty. Yeah, que linda. How pretty. Right. How sad. Que no puedo. Vaya. Oh no. Oh, go. Nikki says graybeards. Yeah. Oh no. There's more, but wait, there's more. Holy shit. I'm quite the texter. You know, Denise, if there's one thing I fucking can't stand, it's when somebody tells me I look tired. I don't look tired. Okay? I look vibrant. All right? Fuck you. What a rude thing to say to somebody. I can't believe, as many times I've been in here doing this show, how often someone will make that comment to me. You know, it really pisses me the fuck off. You really should think about some of the things you guys say to me sometimes. Looks like you're the one who's tired, not me. Hey, hippie chick. Hippie chick's like, huh? Yeah, you look tired, Nate? Maybe you're gonna start using my eye cream now? You know you wanted to say that shit? Ah! Were you thinking that? No, you weren't thinking that. Good. I'm glad you weren't thinking that. bed. Thinking I might take some aspirin that might help my head. Everybody told me that you made a fool of me. That's alright, 'cause we've had a bad history. Now you back up to the door. It's time you hit the road. I got better things to do than to waste my time on you. Every weekday morning I got I just had this memory coming back from the hospital, and I asked my ex-girlfriend at the time, my girlfriend, I asked her if she'd take me to McDonald's because I just wanted some fucking food, you know. Being in the hospital for 8 days, 7 days, 8 days, something like that. And we stopped at a McDonald's, and I went in there, man, and I started eating, and I fell asleep at the fucking table in McDonald's. I don't know if I ever told you guys that. You know, I was coming off of drugs and shit. I got knocked out in McDonald's. Not for talking shit. Got knocked out in McDonald's. And all I did was sit on my ass inside a restaurant with my ex-girlfriend looking on. And I knew that soon my mind was gone because I just passed out. In the shuffling madness. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the 2-hour show. I will see you guys later. Thank you guys, for all of you, for sticking around and watching. No Law Regarding Cannabis, Nays Garden at Twitter. I will see you guys over there. All right, help me out over there on Twitter. Please tweet at Michael Malice and ask him to unblock Nays at Nays Garden, because I love his show. I love his tweets. All right, thanks guys. Bye.